Natalie, what the hell did you do to me? How could you pour a bucket of cold water on me from upstairs?
I was just trying to get rid of you. Why are you here? I didn't even invite you to my wedding.
What?
It's so annoying that you came to my wedding without an invitation. Go home.
Natalie, how could you say such a thing? I'm Sean's sister. I have to be at my brother's wedding. Treating me like this is just too harsh.
What? The groom's sister? He doesn't have a sister. Are you crazy?
How rude of you.
You have no blood relation to him. You are just his adopted sister. So, I don't recognize you as his sister. And neither does Sean.
Wow. I can't believe you hate me this much just because I was adopted.
It's true. An adopted kid doesn't belong in his family. I was so disappointed when I first heard about it. I didn't expect the eldest daughter of the family that runs a major pharmaceutical company to be adopted.
Even though I was adopted, my parents loved me as if I were their own daughter. I can proudly say that I am a member of their family.
That's a lie.
Even if I'm adopted, I'm still Sean's sister. If you're going to marry my brother, you'd better show me some respect and behave accordingly.
Absolutely not. If Sean doesn't recognize you as his sister, then as his wife, I don't recognize you as my sister-in-law either.
Okay.
You're just a stranger after all. You're just an adopted child that the president and his wife took in on a whim. You're the only thing holding back Sean's parents' company that's been in business for generations. You don't belong here. Please go home.
Well, my clothes are already soaking wet anyway. I guess I should go home.
That's why I told you not to come. It's your fault for ignoring my advice and coming here anyway. You deserve to be miserable and soaking wet. You'll never be a blood relative and you should go home now.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Shut up and go away. I don't have time for you anymore. I heard there's a big announcement from the president and his wife after the wedding. I'm sure it's an announcement of Sean's promotion to be the president. I am so excited.
An announcement of Sean's promotion to be the president? And not me, but my brother Sean?
There's no way they're going to appoint an adopted kid to be the president. The next president has to be the president's own son, Sean. Then Sean will become the head of this family. But first, he has to get rid of you.
Do you really think someone who can't respect his sister can become the next president?
Of course he can. So, Hannah, get out of here. I think you should go home and pack your things. Otherwise, you'll be lost on the street with nothing.
Hey Hannah, why did you leave the wedding? Sean and Natalie's ceremony is going to start soon.
Sean doesn't want me to attend. They poured a bucket of cold water on me and I'm soaking wet. I'm going home.
A bucket of cold water? What the hell is going on?
You know Sean hates me. And his bride, Natalie, doesn't like me either. I guess she doesn't like the fact that I'm adopted.
Don't tell me she splashed cold water on you for that. Even though you're adopted, you're Sean's sister.
She won't accept an adopted child who grew up in an orphanage as her sister-in-law. There was nothing I could say that would change her mind.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, but can I go home please?
Well, then what about today's announcement? After the ceremony, I was going to make an announcement about the future president.
Are you really going to make Sean the president?
What are you talking about? Of course you'll be the next president. I'm going to make Sean and take your current position. But without you, I can't even make an announcement.
Then why not make Sean the next president? Natalie seems to think that's what's going to happen.
Come on, Hannah. What are you saying? Sean is not suited for management. You, as his director boss, know very well that Sean is not a good candidate.
That's right. He's often absent from work without notice. He's always making excuses whenever something happens. He can't be the president.
I thought if he had a family, he'd finally grow up to be a man. But I guess I was wrong. I'm starting to feel uneasy about moving him to your current position.
If I were to advise you as an employee, I'd definitely not recommend it.
That's what I thought. All right. I'll cancel today's announcement. Go home, Hannah. You should get some rest.
Will you let me go home?
Of course. You are my precious daughter no matter what. I'm not going to put you in a place where you're going to be made fun of. Pouring a bucket of water on you is outrageous.
Dad.
I'll take care of the rest. You don't have to worry about your idiot brother and his bride.
Thank you. I love you, Dad. I hope you all enjoy the wedding.
How is this possible? I didn't know that you were a candidate to be the next president. And I didn't know you were Sean's boss. This is all wrong.
Oh, I thought my dad said he wasn't going to announce it. I wonder if he announced it to everyone after all.
He told me and Sean after the ceremony. He also told us to stay away from his family. Why should we be the ones to stay away from his family? It should be you.
Seriously?
Sean has never told me that you were his boss. He's been saying for a while that his boss pisses him off. I had no idea you were that boss.
I thought you didn't seem to know anything about it. I was right.
I don't get it at all. I thought for sure it was going to be the announcement to make Sean president. He was told that he would be transferred to a regional office. Why do we have to go to a rural place like Utah?
Sean is being sent to the Utah branch office?
Yeah. That's what David said. He wants me to go along with Sean, since I am his wife. This is seriously the worst possible situation. I'm not going to live in the countryside.
Why not? It's a beautiful place. You should go skiing in the winter.
Then you should go to Utah. I never want to live in the mountains.
I can't do that. I have a lot of work to do as the next president.
It pisses me off. It was your trick that got him sent to Utah anyway. You must have abused your position as boss.
Huh?
You made up a story about a work mistake that never happened. You must have told the president about it. Otherwise, there's no way his own son would have been sent away to the countryside.
I would never do such a thing. I'm not like you.
Then tell the president, right now. Tell him to stop Sean's transfer to Utah. Then I'll approve of you.
Huh?
I'm saying I'll recognize you as my sister-in-law. In exchange, do something about his transfer. Otherwise, I won't talk to you forever.
Oh, that would be great.
Bye.
Then.
What?
You said you won't talk to me forever. That's very helpful.
Why are you so happy about this? I said I won't accept you as my sister-in-law. You're saying you're okay with that for the rest of your life?
Yes, I don't need your approval for the rest of my life. I never asked you to accept me as your sister-in-law.
What?
I don't want to admit it either. I can't believe my sister-in-law is such a bitch. I'm happy I don't have to deal with you anymore. I should fire him and have him settle down in Utah for the rest of his life.
What?
My father told me about the presidential candidate in details. To prepare for becoming president in the future, I'm going to be the vice president starting next month. If that happens, I'll have more authority over hiring and firing.
What? You're going to be the vice president?
If I am a vice president with personnel authority, I should be able to fire one useless employee in no time. I think I should fire Sean.
What do you mean?
Just kidding. I'm not going to do such a mean thing. But it depends on Sean's performance, right?
Oh no, no way. I can't endure living in the countryside of Utah for the rest of my life. I absolutely hate that kind of thing.
Then you have to support Sean. For him to be able to go back to the head office. If he does well, I might let him go back to the head office.
What is this situation? Why are our positions reversed? This is ridiculous.
Are you trying to criticize the president's decision?
You don't deserve to be a president. Don't you dare talk to us like that.
Really? That's how you're going to act in this situation?
There's no way an adopted daughter can become the president.
You seem to look down on people who are adopted, Natalie. Turns out this is how you treat my daughter.
What? What do you mean? Who is this?
I'm David, the president. I didn't think you hated people who grew up in an orphanage so much.
Wait.
I apologize for my lack of consideration. In order not to make you feel uncomfortable in the future, I beg you to cut all ties from me. There is no need to be family with someone like you.
Wait. No way. This was a text between Hannah and me, wasn't it? Could it be that I'm texting the wrong number?
No, you sent it to my daughter, Hannah. I was standing next to her, watching. I couldn't stand it and I took the phone away from her.
What?
I was adopted just like my daughter. I didn't know that you care about it so much. I'm sorry I didn't inform you in advance.
You are serious? But you're the son of the former president. And you took over the business as the second generation until today, didn't you?
That's why I've worked so hard. But all you care about is people's backgrounds.
Oh no, I was just saying that to Hannah.
Are you seriously still trying to get my Hannah into this? As you wish. We'll make sure you never have to see us again. You seem to be looking down on people who are adopted, so I give you a present.
What?
Just wait.
The president just kicked us out of the house. And he banned Sean from all other branch of the company. What do I do now? Why did you let this happen, Hannah?
I think it should be your lesson. Don't look down on people just because you can.
I wanted to be the wife of the next president. Live a careless life. Not this.
I think you just got what you deserved. I think the cold water bucket is taking revenge on you guys. Goodbye. I heard Sean managed to get a new job at a company through his connections. But soon got fired because he couldn't do anything. After that, he kept moving from one company to another. and got fired easily at every one of them. I met him the other day, waiting tables and casually taking orders at the fast food restaurants. He seems to struggle a lot, and I think he learned his lesson: work harder.